Hello, this is my review on Gal Gadot's first installment as Wonder Woman. And I don't really like this movie that much, so I'm giving it 8 out of 10. Because I'm a whole lot crazy about this movie. I think a lot of it sucks, but it has enough legs to say it does not suck. There's enough good things to say about it that doesn't suck all the way. But to me, it kind of sucks of a movie. It's kind of a anticlimactic of a movie, okay? It's a little underwhelming for me. Of Wonder Woman from 2017. Look, it has some pointers on it. Some of the cast is good but the script was pretty mediocre shit. Standard. Bad writing or mediocre writing at best. But it's not great. It's not even... I'm not even sure what does have to do with Wonder Woman from the comics. It's obviously meant to inspire take inspiration. The actress is clearly putting her own thing on the whole, making her own mark on the role. The actress Gal Gadot is trying to make her. It's not really, might not be the most accurate looking portrayal of Wonder Woman. I mean, Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman's supposed to be a goddess, so she's supposed to be a little muscular, has some muscle, and Gal Gadot, I will say, she just looks like Gal Gadot. I don't understand why they cast her look as Wonder Woman. I mean, I know why they cast this, because she's hot, not because she's talented. Okay, I'm not saying she's untalented, but I don't think that's why the people casted her in this Wonder Woman role. I think they just cast her because the script was shit, and they needed a hot girl to sell tickets. And it worked the first time, but it didn't work as well the second time with Wonder Woman 1984. The sequel to Wonder Woman from 2017 that takes place in World War II time. Well, yeah. And, World War I time, I can't remember. It's just one of those times, of World War times. Somewhere was in the first two World Wars. Takes place in the first one movie. Takes place in the second one takes place in a different decade. But I'm not talking about that one this time. I'm talking about the first one. Oh, and I thought the villain Ares, his costume is shit. Once they revealed his costume in the final climax of the battle, before Wonder Woman and him duke it out, and Wonder Woman wins and defeats Ares, and the whole thing is just stupid. I'm uninvested in the climax completely. Because Ares' costume looks like the lamest costume ever. Because, I kid you not, it's made out of spare part metal. So it's garbage metal. It's garbage. Wow. How original. Unimaginative as fuck. I don't know anything about Ares from the comics, but I can just say that is a lame design. And Ares is a lame-looking villain and a lame villain. He's one of those ego-friendly, environmental, save-the-planet Keanu Reeves villain that he played in the Day the Earth Stood Still remake. You know, environmental, where they think that the only way to save the planet is to extinguish all living life. Because us humans are too stupid to save the planet itself. Well, maybe that's true, but I get sick of hearing it so many times in cinema, especially in comic book movies, or any action blockbuster flick. When that's the villain's motivation. It's stupid. Unless you're Poison Ivy, that's not going to work with me. Unless you're the villain Poison Ivy, where your whole thing is kind of works, where she's, because that's kind of villain she is, like a ego-friendly terrorist villain that wants to kill people just to save the environment. That's what her motivation is. Like, she doesn't care about humans, just gonna care about plant life and stuff. And, you know, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, like, how does this, I'm sorry, but I just found this weird, that, Ares is basically the male gay version of Wonder Woman, not Wonder Woman, the male version of Poison Ivy, because of his stupid motivation that he wants to save the environment to kill all human life. And thinks he can, like, and then that's the answer. That's the be-all answer. Train life and to save and accomplish your ultimate goal. Wow. And Wonder Woman hesitates before turning him down. So she finds this very tempting of an offer for some reason. And, don't know why she's a little sick in the head. Why would she consider, like, something like, for someone that's supposed to be a compassionate character as, like, one way, you know, a character like Wonder who's supposed to be more compassionate than Batman, she's pretty, is okay with, probably okay with annihilating, seems to be, almost okay with annihilating human life to save the environment. And that's confusing for me. Why? Because the plot is stupid. But that's the mediocre formula of a comic book movie. Doesn't make sense, idiotic, laughable, and logical. Just like a Shyamalan movie. The best kind. Like Lady in the Water kind. From M. Night Shyamalan's written. Except this movie is not terrible like Lady in the Water. As bad. Because it has Gal Gadot. And front and center of the movie was this garbage plot. And the camera loves her, and she is looking hot on the camera. Because the camera loves her. Camera knows basically how to make her look good. Camera really likes her. And other than that, that's my guess why this movie succeeded and made money. Because Gal Gadot is a beautiful woman. And she has more screen time in this movie than she did in the Wonder Woman sequel. But that's like in the first act of that I keep on pausing that movie Wonder Woman 1984. I'm trying to get through it. It's so bad. But it's probably as bad as the first one, I think, to be honest with you. It's just longer, lengthwise. Which is why I think the first one is going to be better, in the nutshell. Because time-wise, it's shorter. I found out. Yeah, the first one movie is shorter than the second one. And, that's my review on Wonder Woman from 2017 with Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I give it an 8 out of 10 for being mediocre garbage. It's not a terrible movie, but it is disposable garbage. Because it's an 8 out of 10. Because it's such a mediocre, dumb, idiotic movie. Stupid, absolutely terrific, stupendous crap. It's the best I can praise this movie, one from 2017. And that's me praising the movie. Good night. subscribe by hitting the bell first, then hit the subscribe button in that order. First, hit the bell, then hit the subscribe. Bye. And, oh, wait. Hit the thumbs up too. Okay.